guys, Swisher Family Homestead here. Another project in play. I thought about it. Me and Amy talked about it, and I've decided to at least start it. It gives me something to do on the homestead because right now, you know, it's been raining a lot. I brought you over here. It keeps us away from the generator so you can hear me a little easier and I don't have to yell. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to beautify and get our side of our cabin where the pump house is at fixed correctly. I have some leveling of dirt I need to do, so I'm having actually a truckload of chert come. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but the rain hit, so I'm hoping it comes today so I can get this all graded. As you know, we live on a slant like this, so I have to get stuff leveled to a point where I also, not only that, but I have to have a way to drain it, and it has to have somewhere to go. So, you know, under the cabin right now, it's wide open. There's an airflow under there. It stays pretty dry under there. I've looked under in storms and that to make sure no water, nothing's there. There's really no moisture under there, which is great, and we want to keep it that way. But the problem is that everything is like this. And you know, I kind of want to level it off. There's some other things we want to do there. So today's video is going to be a basis of, I've got some chert right here, as you can see. I'm going to move that over there and get that displaced, and then I'm going to level this area off. But our plan with our homestead is to keep having chert brought in, and then anywhere it's unlevel, chert is a great thing to pack down the level before you put your topsoil on. I like it because it's easy to work with. It packs really well, and you know, this we did with the garden and everything, that packed fantastic. I mean, it's hard as a rock right now. There is some low spots and some high spots in the garden that I need to get in there and do, but I can't do that until I get some more chert. I was going to use this, but I've decided I'm going to go ahead and work on specific areas that need to be graded. And then I'm going to be moving a lot of stuff. A lot of the stuff in the videos, prior videos that you've seen over there, a lot of that stuff's going to change because we have to get a grade on this. One basis is, you know, cutting grass. The other one is some of the grass that was growing there on maybe a previous video you saw. You see how nice it is right here? The grass over there isn't like that at all. At all. It's more so just weeds. The stuff's dying out. It's not growing real well. So now's a perfect time. If I'm going to cover it now, and then I'll have less to do later. And when we plant grass, we'll have a nice grass area over there to hang out in. Yeah, I mean, more so that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing here in the homestead. I'm going to see me working this. Now, I did a prior video for building the overhang for Amy. The overhang worked out pretty good. I had to build my own trusses for the time being and stuff like that. I mean, nothing major. We did it more so she has a shaded area to work in. The roof that I put on there is only temporary. I'm actually going to go and order the roof and have the roof made, and then I'll go pick it up and I'll put it on. That was just to get us by, to give her an enclosure for right now. We also need to put a roof on the pump house because we have a few leaks there because it's old roof that we tried to repurpose, and now we're starting to have problems on our pump house with that roof. So we're gonna also have to have that done too. So that's more stuff coming this fall. I think it'll get through until the fall, and if not, then I'll fix what it is. Like I said, sometimes, you know, you just have to work with what you have when you have very little, you know. Basically, the whole entire overhang that I built for the garden area is made out of recycled wood. Stuff we used on certain projects and leftovers and stuff like that I put there. We still have to build Amy's greenhouse, so you guys will get to see that. That's coming up. We got some more stuff in the tiny home we got to finish up in there. It's a lot of little stuff, but we're going to get it finished up. We should have enough wood this year to get us through this winter. I'm hoping it gets us through this winter. We're not really messing with that too much either right now. I'm not even really worried about it. I probably got, I don't know, maybe 7 cords of wood over there right now, and I think that'll be more than enough for winter. We had 14, so I figure 7 and 7, but I also gave some to a friend of ours that their heater went out in their house, and they do have a wood stove in there, and they asked, you know, would you mind? And they've helped us out, so I said, go ahead, you know, have at it. So they took probably about a quart of wood from us on that. And then Wes down at the very end, he likes using the red oak for cooking on, because they cook outside a lot on just wood. They don't use a gas grill like us. But anyway, so they do. They've used it and they've done it, so they're doing pretty good. So like I said, anything that we've gotten, we've given to others to help others out. Well, I need to get on this project. I was hoping to have this done 4th of July weekend for Amy, not have the grass, but at least have everything done and have an area for us, and then, you know, us to be able to sit outside and enjoy it. I just gotta wait for the church to get here so I can really go to town. So when the church comes, you guys will get to see it. I'll have it videoed. Alright guys, well, I gotta get going. Alright guys, so this is the area I'm working on right here. This is what's important. Sorry about the generator, that's why I was over there. If you guys can't see it back there, you'll see where that step up is to go into our pump house where our temporary shower is at. That used to be a hell of a step up. So that's about how high I'm gonna have to grade this down with chert. So that explains it. The pine trees that are right there, those are gonna get cut out. I gotta clean up all this crush and run that's on this pathway over here. All that's gotta be cleaned. I'm gonna clean out all the work that I've already done, but I'm gonna clean out the wood chips and stack them over here somewhere in front of the garden. And then I've got a pile started on the other side of the drive for more of the crush and run. You can see it's in front of our steps. So yeah, so I got some work cut out for me today, but I'm gonna get on it. I think the place is going to be a lot better if we do this. A lot better all the way around in general, because it's really going to level this off, because right now it's kind of just, it's all over the place. But start little projects, little areas, and work your way out from there, and eventually it all gets, well, you can get to work. I got me a cicada. Guess what? I'm feeding it to my chickens. Well, good morning. It is 5:33 in the morning. It's time to get started on the new project. Wow. Sorry about the generator in the background. I got it hooked up. Had to make some more coffee. We'll need some coffee now. The reason why I'm out here so early is because the heat's so bad. You don't want to be out here and get sick. Push myself to the limit 2 days. I'm not going to do it again. Figure I'll get out here early, get done what I can get done and what I don't, and wait till tomorrow. Now, why am I doing this now? I can get crush and run, or sorry, I can get chert, and I have been waiting on this stuff for about a week and a half now. The guy I buy it from is a friend of mine. I wait until he can get it to me and has time. He is super slam packed busy. I'd just like to give a shout out to Henry. Henry, thanks a lot for bringing the chert to me. so I can get working on this project. This is a really big project for our tiny home. As you see us progress along, you'll see all the different things that we're going to be doing over here. I went through and had done up some drawings about different things that we liked, and then Amy, you know, kind of picked out what she wanted done and how she wanted it done and what it would look like. And this is strictly for the tiny home, so whoever comes and stays here will actually enjoy this area. This is not going to be by the house. The house will be completely different, but for the time being, we got to live here, so why not do something really nice here for us? And then when our company comes to stay, they'll have a nice place to do some stuff too. Oh, can't talk this morning, it's too early. I haven't had enough coffee is what it is. So our plan today is, I got a load of chert in here. I haven't done half a load here and a half a load over there. Now, previously this week, I posted on Facebook page and showed you guys how bad the rain was. We literally, the inside of our garden was, I'd say probably about 6 inches deep. Sorry, I'm looking at a hawk right now. He's eating a snake, I think. I'll have to go check that out. But anyways, squirrel. So our garden had about anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of water in it. Our road, like again in Facebook, I do a lot of postings on Facebook. Person thought they were helping us out because they were doing some work down the road, thought they would take a dozer around, and they tore up the road. So now we're going to have to redo the road, and that is not a cheap fix. That's a very expensive fix, and it's going to cost us some money, unfortunately. Money I don't want to spend there that I can allocate to the homestead or the house, because the road was fine. But anyways, back to the story. So the rain got so bad that we literally had a river going down our road, and I mean a full-fledged river, rapids and all. It uncovered some big rocks over there. It damaged our road pretty good. So we're gonna have to have that fixed right away. I'm not happy about this because we don't really have the money to be doing a repair on a road that didn't need it until this came. And to go after this guy and go through all this stuff, you know, I don't even want to deal with it. I'm gonna fix it and be done with it and move on. So in the process of the flooding, the way that our tiny home sits on our land, our property, if you watched our previous videos, which I'll have Amy put up there, of the garden build and how much we had to fill it in to get it to where it wasn't at an angle like this, and to level it off to where there was enough slope to where it would just drain off. We're having now a problem on our homestead and our tiny house in this area right here is where we're starting to have a lot of puddling, little ponds all over. So the idea with the chert today is, you guessed it, that's what we're going to be doing. So I've already done some cleanup and stuff. I have some more stuff I have to do out here, but I want to get out here in the morning early and start it before it gets hot. Another bad thing is I have to have this spread today because we have rain coming tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, and possibly Monday. I live in Tennessee. Tennessee, one day weather can be this, and the next minute it's raining. They can say no rain in the forecast, and boom, here comes the rain. But we also do live on top of a ridge. We're at the highest point on the ridge. So when we get these rainstorms, they come in with a vengeance, and they do their deal. So, well, at that point, guys, I got to get to work. I got some stuff to do.
It's hot, man. It's hot now, and it's early in the morning, and I am just profusely sweating. All right, so in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing and you just came into the video, and what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to make a grade to take the water away from the house so the water doesn't puddle right here, because we've been having a lot of problems right there with it puddling. So my idea is to grade, take the chert and make a grade that comes down away from the house, so when it rains off the roof it catches on the grade and goes down. Now a lot of you are probably looking at this saying, well, it's just going to run down to the side of the garden. Well, our idea is we're going to get a mini excavator out here, and we're going to dig a trench around this side of the garden and down the front, down the side, and we're going to put a culvert pipe, perforated pipe, or a drainage pipe as you would call it, and we're going to run that all the way down around, so that way any of the water that comes down goes into the drainage pipe and goes down into the woods. That's our idea. So if you're looking at all this stuff, when you guys see it and when I'm done, you're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be all flooded there now, and not. It's not. We're gonna get a mini excavator and have that cleaned out, and we're gonna do that. If I don't get the excavator, I'll get a backhoe in here. Oh, it's a lot of work moving this chert, I'm telling you, man. I still got a whole nother pile over there. I'll show you the other pile I got. Right there, bud. Oh. But the focus is to get this done today, so I'm prepared for the rain coming tonight. Some things you need to know about crush and run. Crush and run is, or chert. Chert is a base of rock, sand, clay mix. So when it rains and it packs, it really packs like concrete. That's what most of the roads here in Tennessee are made out of. They're all made out of that. And then they put a top coat of crush and run, which is gravel, on top of it. This right here, I'm going to get all this leveled down today and get all this cleaned up over here, and hopefully I'll be able to get more than that done. Hopefully I'll be able to go over to that pile over there and pick up the rest of the stuff. It's a lot of work, but we have to get this done. It's not a matter of it got so bad here with that last rain that I was worried that underneath the house would be absolutely inundated with water. It was that bad. So we got to make something for the water to drain away from the house and head down towards the woods. Yes, it is on a grade now. It is a decent grade, but the problem is it'll go down like this, level off, go down and level off. We need to have a nice even slope so that water just runs right down. Now once it hits that bottom part on the edge of the garden, I don't care where it goes from that point on for right now, because like I said, we're going to get a small excavator in here. We're going to clean that out. We're going to put that drainage pipe down there and run it around the garden, and we'll have to, that way we won't have to have dumb ditches and all that other stuff, because the last thing I want is a bunch of ditches on my property. So that's the easiest way. Well, hey, get back to work, guys. I just wanted to fill you in on what I was exactly doing, so in case you were wondering, you know now. Yeah, I'm not using a piece of equipment. My equipment's right here. So I think, anyway. Alright, well, stay tuned, more coming. Alright guys, I gotta hold on to something, I'm hurting. So, you've seen how big the pile was. This is what I've gotten done so far. Done this in about 4 hours. It's hauling butt. I'm hurting. Oh. So, got this done. I moved the generators over. I got everything cleaned up. I got everything mulched around it. I got my wheat barrier down. I gotta get some crush and run so I can make a path from the pump house to the front stairs here and then out to the driveway, so you don't have to step in any of this. There's more of the build coming. We aren't done yet. We're doing a hell of a lot. I got some stumps I got to remove. Oh, I'm beat. I started this, like I said, it was 5:30, a little after 5:30. And I don't even know what time it is now. I think it's like, I don't know. I don't know what time it is. I know it's still morning because the sun's over there, so. But not too bad for some hard labor. I swear, I'm a human backhoe. My arms are hurting so bad right now. But I got one dump truck full of dirt moved in roughly about 4 hours. We're pretty good at it now. I tried to stay in this shade for most of the morning. We got rain coming, so I'm going to get the rest of this pushed out so that rain comes in, will pack it down. We're going to come in with a top coat. We're going to top coat this with some really, really fine stuff. Pack it in pretty good. We shouldn't have any more problems with our water issue now. All of it's angled so it all runs downhill, so it'll all run down there. Like I said, we're going to put a drip line around there. Or not a drip line, but a perforated pipe to drain the water. I'm just beat. So at that point, guys, if you want to see a guy really bust his butt, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Don't forget, tell your friends about us. It's free to hit that subscribe button. I'd like to get up to some more viewers and give you guys some good content. And this has just been a lot of work. I really didn't want to just have you see me shoveling dirt and stuff. I got stuff I'm going to be building, so you guys will get to see that. This is just one of the small projects that we're going to do this summer now, just to keep us going so we get some more stuff accomplished on the homestead. Well, God bless you guys. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to drink some Haymaker's Punch. We got a recipe of that coming out for you. It's something that's been around and handed down for generations. It's a good thirst quencher. I got to go in. Well, guys, God bless you. Pray for me, because I'm hurting. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.